The 1940s were a defining decade for cinema, shaped by war, noir, romance, and some of the most iconic performances and dialogue in film history. Hollywood was at its most glamorous, while directors were quietly experimenting with narrative, lighting, and psychology. Here's a countdown of the 10 greatest movies of the 1940s. 10. Gaslight, 1944. Yes, this is where the term gaslighting comes from. Ingrid Bergman is phenomenal as a woman being psychologically manipulated by her husband in a slow, terrifying way. It's elegant, chilling, and way ahead of its time in showing emotional abuse. A gothic thriller with serious staying power. 9. The Best Years of Our Lives, 1946. This film tackled something no one wanted to talk about back then: what happens when soldiers come home. It's tender, raw, and incredibly moving. The film follows three veterans trying to readjust to civilian life after World War II. It's not showy, it's honest, and that's what makes it quietly revolutionary. 8. The Big Sleep, 1946. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. That's all you need, right? This Raymond Chandler adaptation is pure noir bliss. Shadows, cigarettes, snappy dialogue, and a plot that makes no sense at all, but you don't care. You're here for the mood, the mystery, and the chemistry. Classic cool. 7. Double Indemnity, 1944. If you looked up film noir in a dictionary, this is what you'd see. Billy Wilder directs a pitch-black story of lust, greed, and betrayal, with razor-sharp dialogue and Barbara Stanwyck in the ultimate femme fatale role. This movie defined the noir genre and still crackles with danger. 6. The Red Shoes, 1948. This one's visual poetry. A technicolor dream about ballet, obsession, and sacrifice. The 15-minute dance sequence in the middle? Absolutely stunning. It's like watching painting, music, and cinema merge into one perfect moment. And the ending? Devastating. One of the most beautiful films ever made. 5. The Philadelphia Story, 1940. Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Stewart. That's a triple threat of charisma right there. This is high society screwball comedy at its smartest. It's funny, sharp, and secretly kind of deep about love and second chances. Perfectly written, perfectly cast. Still feels fresh. 4. Notorious, 1946. Alfred Hitchcock at his most seductive. This espionage thriller is built on tension, both romantic and political. Ingrid Bergman and Cary Grant are electric together, and the infamous longest kiss in movie history is a masterclass in getting around the Hays Code. It's spycraft with soul. 3. The Maltese Falcon, 1941. This is where the noir genre truly began. Humphrey Bogart became the detective archetype, tough, cynical, but kind of poetic underneath. The plot is tangled, the characters are shady, and everyone's chasing a statue that may or may not be worth anything. It's noir as myth, and it works like magic. 2. It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. Sure, it's a Christmas classic, but it's also one of the darkest and most uplifting movies ever made. George Bailey's crisis of faith is raw, and the film's journey from despair to hope is incredibly powerful. Frank Capra reminds us that one life can touch so many others. Watch it anytime, and it hits. 1. Casablanca, 1942. What else could it be? Casablanca is the perfect blend of romance, war, moral conflict, and unforgettable dialogue. Bogart and Bergman's love story is doomed but eternal. Every line is quotable, every scene is iconic, and that final airport goodbye? It's cinematic history. This movie isn't just great, it's mythic.